Alright, so here we go. This is a 1990 Harley Davidson Road King, and this is going to be a lengthy video. We're going to put a 6-speed in this twin cam 88, and this is the 6-speed we're getting ready to put into it. So I'm going to try and cover it as best I can. Here's what I bought from Baker Transmission. It's their DD6 Transmission kit. And I bought a primary rebuild kit because the primary is going to have to come off of it. So this is going to be kind of like a little unboxing. You can open it up with me. Looks like the only thing I had to get, I did buy some bell ray. Okay, I bought some bell ray primary oil, which I needed. I went ahead and bought the oil spout gasket. I didn't see it in the gasket kit. And this is going to be the unboxing. I haven't really opened it up. I did get the t-shirt out of it. I got a t-shirt with it. It gives you some an overview of the DD6. Got some instructions in here. Kind of a rundown. It's got an exploded view, kind of shows you what's in it. Some real nice views of the transmission and what's in the housing, some special tools you'll probably need. Then here you got to go ahead and got your step-by-step instructions on how to do it. Neutral switch, shift ball, the speed sensor, which I got, which was not included, but talked to James at Baker and he took care of me. I got my veteran discount, being a United States military veteran. Gave you a DVD here. This is your installation instructions and some bonus features. Let's see, we got, here's my warranty. I need to finish filling it out. It says you got to get it in within 45 days. So I'll go ahead and do that. Oil is included, a bottle of Spectro Heavy Duty Platinum. And then in this little kit here, we'll open this up and see what we got in here. And it looks like I've got my top cover gasket. Decal, my favorite. And then I've got a end plate gasket and a clutch cover gasket for the clutch release cover. And then all the other gaskets that I'm going to need on the other side are going to be over here in my primary kit. So I've got these. Hang on, I'm going to pause it. Okay, getting back here, I got styrofoam. This is the high torque primary case bearing. It replaces the stock one that's over there. You got a new, this is your primary chain adjuster. It's a thicker one because you get a new one. This here is the speed sensor that you have to get because the gear ratio is different. So you have to recalibrate your speedo, and this little unit here is what does that. It's kind of a plug-and-play device. And then it looks like I've got one of the bearings here for it. This would be the inner race if I chose to reuse it, but being that I'm going to be using this one, I won't be using this one. Okay, so what I got in here, it's a new shift ball. This is the overshift ball that Baker offers. It's supposed to help eliminate overshift. In fact, this was the item I initially wanted to get, and that was going to, because it's been missing gear, third gear, and missed fourth a few times. It's been acting up real bad for the last couple of years, and I finally pulled the trigger on this Baker. Got some hardware here. Sure, I'll need it here. These look like pawl seals and snap ring, a new washer. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and we'll look a little. Alright, this is the new compensator gear that's going to go into the primary. It's also for ratio reduction. Got a new primary, which this is the primary bearing over here. Primary gear bearing. And there's the new snap ring for that. This here is your offset shift ball adjuster. Get a new one of those. It's going to be your primary seal. transmission seal. Then I come over here, now that I've pulled some foam off, and there's our bad boy right there. This is our 6-speed. There's all my new shift forks. These are chrome hardened, so they're real hard, super, much better than the factory ones. Got 3 new gears. There's my cartridge. There's the new chain for the primary to go with the new one there. And here is another bad boy Baker exclusive, which is my new shift drum. So that's what I've got out of the kit here. Now underneath all of this, I haven't pulled this out. There's some more stuff underneath here. I know the oil's underneath it, and I'm not sure what else. But it looks like I've got pretty much everything I'm going to need here to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drain the fluids out of my Road King and get it all prepped. I had to let it sit cool. I worked today, and I got home, and it was hotter than a piston, literally. And so I've let it cool down now, but we're about, you know, I'm going to be going with it, but here it is. Really don't want to start unboxing everything until I'm ready, but came packaged real nice. Gave me a spanking deal on freight, like no charge. And so I'm really jazzed, and we're going to be going with this bad boy. Hopefully I'll have it running by tomorrow night. I do have another deal I got to look at tomorrow. Car coming over I got to look at, but I should have this thing tore down tonight. I had to get the shop cleaned up ready for this, so we're ready to go. I'm really excited. I'll show some more video of it as I get it apart, but be with you in a minute. All right, we're back to the Road King, doing the tranny. Okay, first thing I went ahead and cleared all this out of here, took my bags off and everything. Now I've got Reinhardt true duals on this, and they are a true 3-step header, and you can kind of see how they go here. And then they step here, and then they step here as well. They're real tight right here. In fact, I had to shim out this floorboard to get these to clear in here. But anyhow, I just went ahead and had to pull one of those out. So pulled the front one out. It mounts up there. And I just dropped and loosened the back one. I just slid it down. Now I can get my header out of here. So I got to work on this Gorilla clamp here now. Then that'll be done on this side. Then, you know, go ahead and get the spout here and everything here. But so that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm going to go ahead and get it. I might take this step off. It's 2 bolts once I get the header off. Zip them off with the impact here and down here. And then that way I can just have plenty of room. I don't need that step in my way. I went ahead and did this because I've got to put, of course I got to pull the starter, so I had to hook the battery. But I've got that adapter module. Well, the plug for this tranny speed sensor here is clear down in here. So this is probably where I'm going to have to put that adapter module. So I went ahead and got the battery out, got it out of my way. And that's where I'm at right now. And the other side, I haven't really done anything. I've got chrome toppers on all my bolts. So I went ahead and tried to get most of those off. Try to save them. Some of them are plastic. I boogered up a couple, but now on this side, I am going to have to pull this other header off. So I'll have to take both sides of my exhaust off. And of course, I'll take this floorboard off. I'm thinking that I might be able to get away with just taking it loose here, here, and here, and just leave this in the primary itself. But I may not be able to because I think I'm going to have to take them off to get clearance. So anyhow, that's where I'm at, and I'll be checking back in. Let me get the other side apart, then I'll get this side apart, and we'll check in again. All right, so we were rocking right along, and then this happened. Now I got 3 monkeys fucking a fucking football. So that kind of like, you know.
Got 3 monkeys.
Well, you can see we got this side all apart.
We dropped the washer.
These guys are like struggling big time. So,
Yeah, go to here.
this is just a little instructional video. These guys think they got this shit figured out, so.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna find the other one right now. Did you drop the washer? Yeah, it's right down here. Oh, young man.
Okay, now, pretty much we've got this apart over here. Pipes are all off. It's opened up. We've got the oil fill spout off. But the starter motor is not going to come out until we pull the Bendix off the other side. So now we're going to go over here to the primary. We had to pull this foot pedal, the floorboards off of this side. We've got our shift linkage off here and here. We went ahead and took this off. We're going to leave this in the housing. So we're going to take our cover off, and then we'll go for the housing. And that's going to be our next step. So now, because we had 2 duals on this, we had to take this header off as well in order to get clearance. So that's where we're at now, and we'll touch base with you now. Get this cover done. Is just took this snap ring that held this here in there like this. It fits in there that way. You can see it. And then there was this snap ring held it all in there. It might be like that. So I took the snap ring off, and then I took this off. Okay, come right out. Okay. This is left-hand thread, so you got to tighten it to loosen it. You can pull the whole basket out, and then all we did was take the nut off of this, and took the tensioner out with it. Okay, and the chain, and here's the compensator. This one's regular right-handed threads, normal threads. Took it out. This is what it looks like when it's out. And this thing slides in and out of there. You can see that. So we have that, and then this will go on here like this. See? That's how it looks. See? So this comes right off of there. So we have that apart, and this is the nut that goes on the main shaft. Now we've got it all apart. We're ready to go with this. I did buy the special socket to get that nut off. First thing you gotta do is take these retaining nut bolts off, see them?
Yeah.
You gotta take those off first. Underneath here is a stator. We took it off and took a look at it. Stator looks good. One thing to remember is don't forget this bolt down here. We're sitting there trying to get it, and we didn't break anything, but you gotta remember, you got a little hidden bolt down here. So there it is, it's apart. We're gonna go ahead and get the nut off. I've got the socket for it. I bought it, and we're gonna carry on. Okay, kids, we're gonna pull it out. Already gave it a tap on the other side. One thing, this pawl will not come out until you get this transmission out. So I've already broke it loose.
Did you see this?
And I'm gonna go ahead and slide it out. Lightweight, real easy to get out. And there we have it, it's out. Time for cleanup on aisle 3. Now I can get this pawl out of here. Now the part pawl comes out. There it is. And that's the name of that tune. So now, you can go over here. Out with the old and in with the new.